Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are going to deconstruct a pretty fascinating and honestly a very unconventional philosophy about money. This comes straight from our source material, and it's a view that's going to challenge pretty much everything we've ever been taught about wealth and security. So, yeah, let's dive in and explore this different perspective. But first, let me ask you something to get you thinking. What's your relationship with money really? Is it stressful? Is it a constant chase? Or is it easy? Just kind of keep that answer in the back of your mind as we go, because we're about to look at a completely different way of thinking. So the material we're digging into today, it suggests a pretty radical shift. It all starts with the very definition of money itself. And let me be clear, this is not about your traditional budgeting or investing tips. Nope. This is about fundamentally changing your entire internal state of being. And this right here, this is the absolute core of it all. The source argues that money isn't the paper in your wallet or the numbers on a screen. Not really. Instead, it's an idea. It's a mindset. It's an energy that you can align with rather than some physical thing you have to go out and chase and collect. So, what's the goal then? Well, here's how the source defines the new game. It says, forget about specific dollar amounts. In this philosophy, abundance is really just about capability. It's the ability to have whatever you need, whether that's money or a great idea or the right person, show up right when you need it. All right, let's start deconstructing the first big myth that this philosophy just blows up. This whole idea that money is a physical thing that we have to pile up and hold on to for dear life. I mean, this is what we're all taught from day one, right? Financial security means you have a big pile of money saved up. The bigger your pile, the safer you are. It's like you're building a fortress out of cash. But the source material says that's completely backwards. It says to think of money not as a pile of rocks, but as a river of energy. And from that point of view, trying to hoard it is like building a dam. You're actually stopping the very flow you want to be a part of. The idea here is that true security comes from trusting that flow. And this is where you can really see the massive shift in thinking. We're moving from money as a thing you have to hold to an energy you have to allow. According to the source, security isn't about how much you've piled up. It's about how well you're aligned with that flow. It's a totally different way of operating in the world. Okay, so next up on the chopping block is our relationship with work and our income. Another core belief that this philosophy wants to completely rewrite. You know the deal, right? It's the standard contract we all sign up for. You trade your time, your energy, your labor, and in exchange, you get a paycheck. For most people, the main reason for having a job is, well, to earn money. And here's the wild alternative from the source material. It suggests we flip that whole equation on its head. Instead of money being the reason you work, your passion and your love for what you do should be the reason. In this view, money just becomes an automatic side effect of doing what genuinely excites you. Okay, I know what you're thinking. If you don't hoard money and you don't work for money, how in the world does it actually show up? Well, the source explains this through a concept it calls vibrational alignment. So, according to this philosophy, aligning with the energy of money has nothing to do with financial strategies. It's all about cultivating specific internal states. It's about feeling good, feeling confident, having a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation. And, maybe most importantly, the source says it's about following your highest excitement. Now, I get it, this can all sound a little abstract, a little out there, but the source material actually gives us a practical method to put all this into action. It calls it the practice of allowing. So it really boils down to these 3 steps. Step 1, in any given moment, just focus on what genuinely excites you the most. Step 2, you have to cultivate a real faith that what you need will show up, right on time. And third, act on inspiration when it hits you, but, and this is key, don't force it or feel guilty when you're not feeling inspired. And to help lock all this in, the source gives us a tool, affirmations. The whole idea is to use them to consciously retrain your brain, to kind of ease any resistance or doubt you might have, and just solidify this new way of thinking. Here are a few key examples. The source says it all starts right here with self-worth. The idea is that your worth isn't something you have to earn, it's just who you are. You're presented as inherently worthy of whatever you desire. This one just reframes abundance completely. It's not some prize for the lucky few. It's presented as the natural default state for every single person. Now, this one is all about a core emotional shift. The whole goal is to move yourself out of a state of anxiety and constant worry and into a state of deep trust and faith.
And this affirmation is really a central pillar of the entire philosophy. It's about having this profound trust that even when you can't see the path ahead, the universe is fundamentally on your side.
So, if we boil this whole mindset down to one single takeaway from the source, it's this: abundance isn't the goal you chase, it's the side effect. It's just the natural outcome of a life that's lived with passion, with trust, and with a focus on your own genuine joy.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. If you were to really adopt this mindset, if you truly believe that abundance was just an automatic result of how you live, what would you choose to focus all your energy on?